Listen, I want you to sit down for a second and really look at your to-do list. Because if you're approaching retirement or you're already there, you've probably realized something that nobody warns you about. Your brain doesn't just magically turn off its need for order once you stop punching a clock. In fact, for many of you, the fear isn't about having too much to do. It's the fear of losing control over the things that actually matter now. You've got travel plans, you've got estate documents, maybe you're managing a renovation or just trying to keep track of which grandkid needs a birthday card this month. And what do? We use sticky notes. We use those little legal pads that get lost under a pile of mail. We try to keep it all up here in our heads. Stop it. You are working too hard for a life you're supposed to be enjoying. I want to talk to you about a tool called Trello. Now, don't let the word software or app scare you off. Trello is essentially a digital version of a bulletin board with index cards. That's it. It is the most visual way to take the chaos of your life and lay it out where you can actually see it. People ask me, Susie, what is Trello mostly used for? And they expect me to talk about big corporations or tech startups. Sure, they use it. But for you, Trello is used for peace of mind. It's used for the big picture. Think about your retirement transition. You have a million moving parts. You have to talk to your financial advisor, you have to look at your Social Security filing dates, you have to manage your healthcare transitions. Most people use Trello to create what I call a life command center. You create a board for estate planning, and on that board you have cards for your will, your power of attorney, and your insurance policies. You can attach the actual digital copies of those documents right to the card. So when your spouse or your children ask, "Where's the title to the house?" you don't have to go digging through a dusty filing cabinet in the basement. You open the app and there it is. But it's not just for the heavy stuff. It's mostly used for project management in your personal life. Are you finally taking that 3-week trip to Italy? You create a Trello board. One column for flights, one for hotels, one for must-see museums. You can drag and drop these cards as you book them. It gives you a visual representation of your progress. You see the to-do list shrinking and the done list growing. That visual feedback is vital because it eliminates the "what am I forgetting?" anxiety that keeps you up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Now let's talk about the fear. The fear is that you're going to get overwhelmed by the technology. You think, I'm retired. I don't want to learn a new system. But here is the truth. The cost of being disorganized in retirement is far higher than the learning curve of a simple app. If you miss a deadline for a Medicare enrollment or you lose track of a required minimum distribution from your IRA because your paperwork is a mess, that is a mistake that costs you money. Trello is used to prevent those oops moments that bleed your savings dry. It's also used for collaboration. This is a big one. If you're helping care for an aging parent, or if you're working with your adult children on a family property, you can all look at the same Trello board. No more endless email chains. No more, "I thought you were calling the plumber." You put a card on the board, you assign it to someone, and everyone sees when the job is finished. It creates accountability and, more importantly, it creates harmony in your family relationships. So, here is your actionable takeaway, because I don't want you just listening to me. I want you doing something. I want you to go to Trello and create one board. Just one. Don't try to organize your whole life in an afternoon. Call it home maintenance or retirement to-do. Create 3 columns: to-do, doing, and done. Start putting those nagging tasks on cards. Fix the leak in the guest bath. Schedule the 401k rollover call. Find a new Medicare Part D plan. The moment you move a card from to-do to done, you're going to feel a sense of power. And that's what this is really about. Retirement isn't about sitting back and letting life happen to you. It's about having the clarity and the organization to live life on your terms. Trello is just a tool, but it's a tool that clears the clutter so you can focus on your money, your family, and your future. You've worked hard for this time. Don't spend it looking for a lost sticky note. Organize your life, stand in your truth, and enjoy the security you've earned.